Is Jordan Brand remastering too many sneakers, or is this what the brand needs to do to stay on top?
Ronnie Fieg is back with ASICS, and we just got an early look at the Harden Volume 9s, but they look kind of familiar.
All that and more on today's episode of the Beyond Kicks podcast.
Hey! Look at you!
There we go. That's money, dude. We're eBay boys now. We're on like the same page too.
We are.
That made me happy.
Getting a little lag here. I think we should be good, though. I think my internet's just terrible.
No, it happens to the best of us. I wouldn't be surprised if it was mine too. I've been having so many issues because I use Verizon, like their fiber thing.
Okay.
And I've just so many issues with them recently. It's insane. Yeah, but what's new this week? What have you been doing? Staying busy?
A lot of brand work.
I feel that.
Just staying on top of it. We both just had eBay deals go live. Shout out eBay.
Whoop whoop.
Wasn't for the podcast, but it was separate. So hopefully in the future we get podcast deals. So that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so we had that, and then I had that, and then been plugging away on the Blazonary content. I'm actually flying to Phoenix tomorrow morning to go to SneakerCon.
Oh, cool. I didn't know SneakerCon Phoenix was coming up.
And then
next,
it's just a one-dayer.
Nice.
And then next Thursday, I'm actually going to New York for about 48 hours. And then Saturday morning, I'm flying to Atlanta.
Hey.
So I will be at SneakerCon Atlanta. So I don't know what you're doing, but maybe we could get dinner or something.
Oh, yeah, dude. I will be.
Might have to check the crib out.
100%. Like I was saying, dude, the event is literally like I can almost see it if the trees weren't here. Like it's right there. I was talking to Joe because he should be around then as well. I don't know how many days you plan on being here, but maybe take a studio tour, do a little.
Yeah, I would love to. I haven't booked my stuff yet, and I'll be coming from New York, so I'd like to be back Sunday to see the wife and watch some football because I'd be too busy weekends. But Saturday night, why don't we do something then?
We'll do something.
Okay,
we'll figure it out. I'll talk to Joe.
I haven't booked my flight yet, so maybe I'll push the flight the next morning to like instead of something super early like noon, and we could night on the town maybe.
Oh yeah,
that's see what you guys do.
We'll hit a PBR at the Battery and get you on a bowl. That'll be fun.
That sounds like a blast. That sounds awesome.
It'd be
awesome.
Fun.
Now I'm really hyped. Like this is sick. I went from a work trip to. I've been meaning to text you. I'm like, yeah, like it'd be like in your neck of the woods and like
exactly.
Our planet. I love it. So expect that then.
I like it. Yeah, I got to hit up the SneakerCon guys. Obviously, I mean, I can get in. I won't have any issues with that. But
I can get you in.
Yeah, I need to just reach out to them.
Yeah, but yeah, I was actually talking to one of the founders today on a meeting today. So
oh, nice.
Yeah, Blazonary stuff, and then not a whole lot on the content side. It's just been it's weird with brand deals because it's like I've had a few weeks where it's multiple deals in a week, and then it's like trying not to overlap stuff, trying to give it like room to breathe, and like, but also posting stuff. So it's apologize for the content. It's been kind of a weird week for that, but what can you do?
Dude, that was me as well. Like, I feel like, so the eBay video was supposed to go live tomorrow, and I had a video going to post today. And as I was posting it, they were like, hey, everything's good. Let's just go live now. I was like, oh, okay. And I haven't posted anything like in a week. So I was like, oh, I don't know if it even really matters, but I don't like the first video I post after a break to be a brand deal because I don't know if, it messes up with how many people see it. I'd rather drop a good video, get some traction to the page, and then do a brand deal.
Yeah,
the funnel's better. So that kind of threw me off today. But yeah, same boat. I just have been way too focused on knocking out all these videos. I think I have 5 or 6 banked now. A lot of them were Sneaker Knockers videos that I
Yep.
want to get done. And outside of that, there's like 3 or 4 more that I also need to work on. So it has been no free time for me.
I
Eh,
feel that.
yeah, it's been kind of exhausting, but like I said last week off the pod, I've just been watching Game of Thrones. So I've just been having that on my third
You
monitor
get
while
on your binge
editing.
tour or you
I
just start
do.
ripping something.
And now I need to figure out what to watch next because I think I'm on season 6 or something of Game of Thrones already. It's been 2 weeks. I have a
That's
problem.
ridiculous. That's outrageous.
I literally just let it play all day while I'm working, while I'm editing, and then, I blow through it. I kind of want to watch Westworld again. I think that's going to be the next one.
Never watched that. I really want to watch Vikings. I want to watch what's the
Good too.
Killian Murphy? They're in like the UK.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
And then I've been watching Better Call Saul.
Yeah, dude, we started Breaking Bad again the other day because that's one of those shows. I think I've only watched it one time, and it was when
Peaky
it was
Blinders.
actually
That's
on
what it's
air.
called.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. No, I've never watched that.
I
Out of
don't
the
watch
loop.
that. So yeah.
Definitely out of the loop. No.
Shout out Steven Leonard. I know he's probably not listening to the podcast. I just got these in.
What is it? Show.
Justin Jefferson, Afterburner, Under Armours. Bro, how sick are these?
I like that. Here, show
A
me just
little
what
fade.
the outsole's a little purple. I like those
Bro,
actually.
the toe down look is clean with the light fade. I
Is
love the lace line all the way down there. Purple leather. That's actually good leather. Like
uh-huh.
it's solid. The little heel hit.
Oh, it's a gradient too, so it's like dark.
Yeah, it's like a fade. So, and then look at the box too.
What the hell?
Metallic purple, just like the Vikings. How
No,
sick is that? It looks like a helmet.
I was not
So
expecting that. It's just this bright purple metallic box
it's chrome purple. It looks super
from.
cool. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
those are kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. So
I
I just took
that
some photos before
model
the podcast.
that model is so underrated in my opinion. When Foot Locker
Yeah.
sent me that last pair and I tried them on, I was like, "What? Where has this been?" I don't know. They need to go hard on it though.
Yeah, he's the hometown guy, Justin Jefferson. He said
Yeah.
he's like I gotta send you something for the Justin Jefferson. I was like, sure. Like I don't know what's coming. Like some of the models, like some of the Under Armour stuff, like I'm not a fan of. Just being honest, but like
Yeah.
I might have to rock those this weekend.
They're
Pretty cool.
comfy. They're very comfy. I don't know if you've tried them on yet, but
No, I literally got them 20, 15 minutes before we started recording. So
there you go. Did you get anything else cool in this week? I don't know. Did we talk about the Cortezes last week or was that after the fact?
which Cortezes?
The OG,
The 92s?
yes. I don't know.
I got those like 3 months ago from Soloco thrifted them. So
That's, uh,
they're on the shelf next to the new ones.
yeah. Those photos in photos, man, they just look so good.
It's a classic pair. It's a
Yeah.
classic pair.
The leather's just so much better on them back then.
Yes,
You know?
100%. Yeah, it is. I like the design of it too. On the shelf behind me, I got a pair of Jumpman Jacks, the brown pair.
Mm.
Those have like really grown on me, and I'm gonna do a video on it because I'm like, I don't know, something about them. They're really uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, they're not bad. I can see why Bailey didn't want to pitch in a pair of them. Like they're not very comfortable, but they look sick, and you can slip them on. So that's always like a bonus in my eyes.
Oh, can you? Yeah, that's
You can. You just got to pull the tongue up. And then I got this model, which I've been known to dog on in the past. Do you have any guesses?
that you've been dogging on. Is it like an Air Max?
It is an Air Max. We talked about it a lot, how it's a new model this year and there just could have been more done with it and how we haven't seen any of them in person.
DNs, yep.
Yep. And it's been one of those models that just like the Jumpman's back in my mind. I'm like, the more I see them and the more like mainstream they are, the more normal they look. They don't look ridiculous. And they've come out with some good colors. We've talked about that. Like, I don't know what the collab was, but there was a collab of the Air Max DNs, like that purplish tan, like almond near colored one. I don't remember what that was, but
Yeah.
got a great pair in, all gray, super clean, silver bullet vibes, little red accent, very me. So yeah, it is for brand deal. So I will be posting about these probably in about a month. It's kind of a long burn, but I'm gonna give them a shot. I'm gonna rock them. I'm gonna wear them. The silver colorway. I think just the initial purple colorway I got in, I reviewed it. Just something about it just wasn't it, and then you kind of just forget about them because there's so much other stuff dropping. So I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. That's my pickups this week.
Let me know. That the DN is still one of those shoes that I want to try, maybe just to get a video out on because and I also just really want to try them on. They look okay. They do. I mean, they're comfortable. I've tried them on at like a Nike store, and I almost got them, and then I was like, I'm gonna talk myself out of it. But
yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they're not bad. So
give it some time, and I'm sure it'll grow on us. But speaking about the Cactus Jacks, we went on a ghost tour over the weekend. Me, Joe, and the ladies. It's pretty fun. And there was a guy on the ghost tour wearing the like original Cactus Jacks, and that's like one of the first time I've ever seen someone in the wild wearing them.
Like the original ones or what?
Yeah, the
good colorway, the mochas.
Yeah, the mocha one. They look good on foot. The only other place I've seen them is like sneaker events, obviously, but it was a bold move.
All over those events.
Bold move wearing them on the ghost tour because a lot of it was like walking in the grass and stuff, and I was like, oh,
it's an older pair too now, so it's almost like a vintage classic, which is crazy to say, but it is. We've had like 10 releases since then of the ones, so
it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for me. There is one, I'll showcase these because they're for a brand deal as well. Did I talk about these on the pod? I feel like I did.
Are those the Anta trainers?
The Anta, yeah, whatever they're called.
Oh, you haven't? Well, maybe. I think you might have showed me them. I believe you talked about them last week.
I know. I can't remember. I know I talked to you, but these are really comfortable, dude. I am really excited to see what Kyrie does with Anta for his lifestyle and skate shoes later on down the line because he previewed so many of them recently in China. And these are just soft. They're so soft on your feet. It makes no sense because I thought they were going to be hard, stiff. Incredible shoe. I may keep these. We'll see, depending on space. That's another thing I've been doing this week, trying to take inventory, figure out everything I want to get rid of. And then I've just been shopping around, dude. There's so many cool pairs that I want, but they're like under the radar cool pairs. Stuff that no one would think about buying, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I get that.
Got a long list now, dude.
Have you started selling anything yet?
Not yet. I kind of plan on the process takes forever. I'll probably, once I'm finished with all these videos, take a full day, post them all up on my eBay page, and then just post the link on my story and be like, if you want them, go get them. They'll be pretty affordable most of the time.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just cleaned our garage out. There's a lot of pairs out there. It's too many pairs out there. I have a stack of stuff that I'm filming yet, but
yeah,
at some point I'll get to it. But now it's like a couple trips here. Halloween, like we got some family stuff we have coming up. Then we have Thanksgiving. Then it's like Bay Area in December, Christmas. Like I got married life, so everything we do is a couple families. We do both sides of the family. We do just stuff after the podcast, Halloween movie night before I go. So like,
hey,
fun stuff that I love doing. Like it's fun to do, but
yeah,
like there's so many pairs out there that I don't know when I'll get to. So
seriously, yeah, I just dug in the closet earlier today and pulled out like 3 sneakers that I forgot I bought and was wanting to do a review on and never did. And I'm just
that happens.
Cool. So hopefully I can get a review out on them before I get rid of them, because if I forgot I had them, there's no point to keep them.
Exactly. I'll talk about these pickups next week, but I got some fun samples on the way. I got
Nice.
a pair of Jordan 9 golf shoes that were never released. Sample pair. Jordan
Very
9 low golf shoes, all black colorway, really cool.
Interesting.
And then I traded my Verde dunks I just got. I ended up trading them. There's a ladybug crawling up one of my lights over there right now, so we'll keep an eye on him. But I traded my Verde dunks for, I think he's gonna fly into frame.
Please. Got to charge a guest appearance fee.
Let me see if I can kill him.
Kill him?
Or get him out of the way.
Harley.
Move him.
That's crazy.
Anyways, I traded the Verde dunks to a friend of mine, Dr. Dunk. Shout out to them. They had a pair of Jordan 4 white cements from 2016 promo sample pair.
Oh.
I was like, okay, how about I'll trade you these, a little cash? Like, sounds good. Like, I traded my Jumpman Jacks, not the Jacks, but the Jacks JAXX, the trainers that are coming out soon that I paid $225 for because the guy didn't get sent to box. I traded those for the Verde dunks, and then now I'm trading the Verde dunks for the samples. So
making moves.
Yeah. So that's stuff I don't post about. If you want to see me post about it, maybe leave a comment. But I don't know. It's more like personal collection. At some point, I'm gonna kind of go through everything and assess it. But at this point in time, I don't know.
You should do that in like your broadcast channel. Just talk about your trading, because I think
I've lost love for the broadcast channel almost.
It takes so much effort. I forget about it.
It's just like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like,
yeah.
The only thing I put in there is hat stuff, which there's another hat drop coming in November, pretty soon. The final one. Yes, the final one of the year, most likely the final one ever, is kind of what I'm planning on. I mean, we've done a bunch of them. I'm wearing one. And who knows what 2025 brings, but kind of like Daniel's got a lot of stuff going. He's working with San Jose Sharks and an NHL team. Like, hats have been great and stuff. Like, they sell out every time, but I don't know. It's better to be done with it at the top than when they're sitting on shelves and then being done with it. So
exactly.
I don't know. We'll see. But there's one more really cool drop coming in November. But
very cool.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Awesome. Well, let's dive into some sneaker news stuff, because there's a decent amount, as always. We can never get on top of it.
And then we'll hit some questions at the end from the Instagram story. And then in the middle of the news, we got Fire Shoes You Don't Know About Part 2. So
I like it. I like it.
First up, Jordan 7 RM.
I don't know what to think about this. It was one of those things, like, I saw the headline and instantly I was just like, of course. But also, in my opinion, personal opinion, the Jordan 7 hasn't always been my favorite model. I know a lot of people love them. And I feel like this kind of makes it look better. I'd kind of have to see them side by side to really know what they changed on top of them just being a low top now. Like, that side panel that looks like it's canvas is different, I assume. But I don't know. There's potential, maybe. I mean, I'd rather wear these than an original pair of 7s. But what do you
I don't know. I mean, I like the original 7s.
Yeah.
These are not my favorite. I feel like we're entering back into the Jordan Legacy era, in the Spizik era. Like, they're just trying to do whatever with the retros because the retros aren't selling. So it's like, all right, let's really mix them up. And then we'll get back to the point where it's like, we'll get back to where retros sell, hopefully. But yeah, I'm already picturing Nike release cycles take a while. So I'm like, the new CEO has just stepped in this week, started working. It's going to take a year and a half before anything happens on the release side. So
definitely,
I don't know. This is still just kind of garbage to me.
Do you think they're doing this because of the popularity of like the Jordan 1 low, and everyone's liking low top sneakers more now? So they did the Jordan 4 RM, more of a low top. Now they're doing the 7 lows.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I mean, for me personally, I'd rather have a low top, but a lot of the times the low tops don't look as good.
Yeah,
So it's
these just I don't know the RM like these ones, the regular RMs, I'm still iffy on. I do have a pair coming in from Champs soon, so I'm excited to actually check out the GRs versus the Nigels that I just wear tested. But
that video.
yeah, a little comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, these I don't know. They look janky, like the mesh on the side panel, like just it's all kind of weird.
Like this one really does look like a Team Jordan to me, just because there's so many Team Jordans that are sort of already based around the 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, this just looks like every other Jordan that was sitting at Champs when I worked there that no one bought. But I don't know. Outside of this, what other Jordan models do you think they're going to remaster next?
That's a good question. I I don't know.
I'm trying to think
I
what
don't
would
see anything else on the list. But fives maybe
a 5
9.
see.
I don't know.
Like now that I think about it, it would be kind of cool because imagine like a Jordan 11, but they already have a low top of that. So what would they do? A 6 would look cool. A 5 I could really get behind. But if the whole thing is they're making low tops, like there's low tops for a lot of these sneakers already.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you got to remaster it. I mean, the fours I already kind of pictured as a low top. But they even made it more of a low top, and maybe it's not just the low top. It's like actually doing different stuff because this seven's not just like a 7 low top. Like it's got a different side panel look. It's got a different placement of the jump man. Like it looks different. So
we'll see with
yeah, I
different
guess
colors
we'll have to
too.
see. These aren't coming out till fall of 2025, so we definitely have some time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell in these because it's all black. So it's like
Hmm. Yep.
layers wise, you can't really see it. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just interested now. Now that it's not a one off.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know, the RM series I'm kind of it's trying too hard, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Especially since the 4s are sitting everywhere.
Hmm. Yeah, they already are.
But I guess we'll see what we got next. Beautiful. Ronnie Fieg back with Kith. Ronnie Fieg back with ASICS for a holiday
Mhm.
drop. We saw, what is it, the Keanu 20, that mint green pair. I know we saw a leak of those. Well, not even a leak. Ronnie Fieg posted it like a month or two.
Uh-huh.
And now we just got a look at the Nimbus 10.1 that's going to be dropping alongside it. That one, I'm not super on fire about, but the Keanu 20s, that's a must cop for me.
The Keanu 20s are gas. The
Yeah,
translucent side paneling and stuff like that. The
very cool.
what is this? The Nimbus? I don't know. Not as nice, but they're
Yeah,
cool. I mean, I like the little toe box details and some cool layering and stuff, but
there's just so many
not
unique
necessarily my favorite.
overlays on the Nimbus, and I feel like this is just too plain. Like I understand ASICS is like, oh, let's get Ronnie to work on the Nimbus, maybe get some more high.
Hmm.
That's what they do. But yeah, no, this one, it's okay. If I saw it sitting, I don't think I'd go for it.
Yeah, I mean, like the sock liner looks pretty nice, so
Yeah.
it's catching out. But yeah, the other pair is just so much better.
Yeah. I wore a pair of Nimbuses today. Super comfy, man.
There you
But
go.
that ain't it for me.
There you go. Not much to do there. Just the green pair is a must cop.
100%.
Big one here. New Harden's on the way, but
Yeah.
it looks a lot like you said. It looks a lot like something. I'm curious what you think it looks like.
I mean, dude. Like the shape, the overlays, they look so similar to the AE one.
They
But
do.
I don't know, man.
I think all the Adidas basketball shoes look like the 81, and all of them look like the Harden, and all of them look like the Donovan Mitchell, and all of them look like they're all. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
What I thought you were going to say is these look like the leaked AE2 that we've seen pictures of.
Well, they were, yeah. Well, that's what people were saying. So they saw early leaked images of these, and
Okay.
people were obviously like, oh, these look like the AE2s. And then Adidas was like, no, these are not AEs. These are not the AE2s. And then it comes out that they're just the Hardens. So it's
here's a couple of leaked images of AE2s. This is one of the initial ones.
mm-hmm.
Is that the Harden?
No. There was an actual leaked photo of the Hardens we were just looking at like a few months back before people knew they were
AE2 leak.
Those I think are so cool. A little too crazy for me, but
let's see if we can find something. Yeah, I mean, there's all these look very similar.
Yeah. At the end of the day, and I mean, even the new, what are they? The Dame Nines, like they kind of have the similar design language of the AEs,
which I think is cool. I mean, it's an Adidas basketball shoe when you see it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it. I think that there's different variants to each. They're all pretty similar looking, not gonna lie. The only thing that I wish they would start doing is do some different colorways, not just plain color schemes. I think that's the one, and we'll talk about a pair that's got a really cool collab. But I guess let's jump right into it. The Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
They got a really cool collab. The Haribo gummy bears.
I like those. I think I'm getting a pair of these. I don't know which one, but we'll see. I think it shows up next week.
Is that courtesy of who I just talked to you about the other day?
It's not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing because he works on that side of Adidas. But yeah, for me, it was the agency I know.
Okay, because I'm looking to get a pair of them from Champ Sports because they look really cool. But the collab itself, super cool. Big gummy bear fan. We have a jar of gummy bears upstairs. Like I love them. Like this is like the best. Like I'm not kidding. We have this giant glass jar, especially like Halloween. Like gummy bears, Sour Patch Kids, and Nerd gummy clusters are goated.
Nerd gummy clusters. Oh, it's like
crap. Side tangent. There's this app called, what's it called? It's called Yuka, Yuka, and you can scan the bar labels of stuff.
Okay.
And it gives you all the ingredients, additives, everything, and it basically scores it out of 100.
Yeah.
And so anything from like a 60 to 80s, like depending on what the additives are and how much sugar and stuff, like you can see how bad stuff is. And obviously I knew these were going to be pretty bad, but like switched my coffee creamer up with like something else that doesn't have like a bunch of oils in it, and like just simple things that you wouldn't even think about. Like there was this water that I was drinking that had like this chemical that's banned in Europe in it, like the essential water. And it's like, yeah, this contains this that's been banned in Europe since 2016 and all this stuff. And so I'm like, oh, like, okay, I'll just drink the other one, like Aquafina, whatever. Yeah. But anyways, I scanned Nerd gummy clusters the other night when we bought some as a joke, because I know they're terrible for you. Like, they were a 4 out of 100, and there was like 8 banned dyes that were in them and like all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, like I know that eating it, but they're so good that I don't care. Like,
but
yeah, these plus retail 130 for these. Like that's sick. It's a sick model. There's a white and there's a red colorway. You got some cool fades. It looks like a pair of gummy bears on your feet. Basically, you got the big logo on the insole. Like, I just initially saw these photos from Adidas and I was like, this is cool. Like, it's so like Scoot Henderson's been doing that with like Cheetos and 2K and like different shoe brands, and he's like he's been playing good in preseason, but he's not like a Donovan Mitchell or even like an Anthony Edwards. Like, so this is cool. This is cool.
I like fun collabs.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get, and that's something Under Armour, Steven Leonard, the guy that just sent me these, they've done a bunch of really cool stuff with Bryce Harper and the different people that they have under their brand. They did the PSA Bryce Harper collab that was like 500 pairs, but it was like a triple collab between an MLB player, Under Armour, and PSA, and it was like really cool. And there's a whole bunch of other ones that they've done where it's like just fun collabs with brands, like because you're just double branding. Like, it's good marketing. It's collabs have been around forever, but if you can do like different brands that have not seen a collab, like I don't think we've ever gotten gummy bear shoes at all, but it's like, oh, he really likes gummy bears. Like, I love gummy bears. Like, it's such a niche thing, but it's like, oh, like let's spice these hoop shoes up because you're just gonna dump a bunch of colorways anyways. Like, Might as well do a fun collab.
That's true. And it's a cool collector's piece. Like if you're a huge
Yeah,
fan.
dude, look at the box. It's a box of gummy bears. Like,
What? I haven't even seen the box.
yes, dude. I saw these images. I was like, this is so cool.
Oh, dude, I like that. Yeah, I'm really excited for those
Like,
now.
this would look cool on display just as itself.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So,
Like this.
yeah, fun collab. $130 dropping October 31st.
Let's go. Pretty soon.
Adidas is killing it. That's all that needs to be said.
They really are. I'm a stan now.
Okay, this next one. This is the first time I've seen this. I have not seen these at all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So apparently DJ Khaled is coming out with more Air Jordan 5s in 2025. I think there's 2 pairs. These are obviously just speculative mock-ups based on the color
Really
code.
good mock-ups, man. Whoever did these mock-ups is like the best mock-ups I've seen.
The House of Heat, dude. Shout out to you.
Like, bro, the clarity and level of quality. No, what do you call it?
Like overlap on like the colors and stuff. Like
But no watermark. There's no watermarks on these.
Yeah, that's what I like. First pair's all pink, white midsole, red. What are those? The wings, teeth. I always think of them as like shark's teeth. I know it's
They're if I'm not mistaken, they're supposed to resemble a fighter jet, like the red on the green fighter jets.
That's what it is. I'm pretty
Fighter jet Jordan. Let me look it up. I believe that's what it is. Aviation inspiration. Nice Kicks did a whole article about it.
Makes sense. We have to know.
Mustang fighter jet.
Oh, that's cool.
Is the basis. This
respect. See, I was kind of right. It's like teeth. It's like teeth. But the other pair I think is my favorite. It's like charcoal with a blue little teeth thing on the side. Those I think are gonna look sick if they look like this. But it's one of those things.
They're look like this.
They're just gonna go to the outlets, man. The last pairs, like I don't know. I don't know what the audience looks like. But also, I think they said with this last release, like there were thousands, hundreds of thousands of pairs they dropped.
So many. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any pairs personally. Actually I do. I have a sample pair of one of the colorways of the originals, but I don't have like a personal pair that I wear. But I've liked the look of them. It's just not a shoe I can pull off. Like the original colorways, like I love the sock liner on them, super premium, like the Amamanier 4s. The leather quality is great. I love the We the Best on the back. Like I like them. I'm not like a DJ Khaled fan or anything, but like,
yeah,
I like them. Maybe this all black pair I'd get because they're a little more low key, but all the other ones were like pastel, like Easter colors. So it's like you have to like, I just don't dress like that. So it's tough to wear. But this black pair with just little blue accents, that icy outsole, if they look like this, I'll grab a pair because they don't have that big bulky part on the top, which I really like.
Yeah. I'm curious. I guess we'll wait and see. 2025.
Yeah, 2025. When are they? When in 2025? It just says 2025. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that he would stick with the Jordan 5, though, seeing as he just did like 4 colorways last year.
Yeah.
Or 2 years ago. I don't even know at this point.
Be fun to see him do a Jordan 4.
Dude, the kids would love it. Those would fly off the shelves. Never seeing them in outlets. Never.
By the time they dropped, they would probably be, I don't know. Jordan 4s, yeah, Jordan 4s don't really. I'm trying to think of a pair that has not done well. The White Thunders restocked a bunch.
Those resell though. I was looking at Jordan 4s on StockX the other day, and they're like,
I have a pair sitting in the garage.
Pull up StockX or GOAT, share screen. Let's see what we got. Like 2024 Jordan 4 releases. I feel like
the Kobe 5s that totally side tangent. The X-rays that dropped today, bro. Anyone's got a size 11.
They're sitting on Kith.
No, they're not.
I was just looking at Kith.
What, like size 4?
That's a good question. I don't know.
No, they're reselling for minimum 100 over retail. I've been trying to get drops all day.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding at all. I'm looking right now.
Where did I see them? I swear I saw them.
Footwear, featured footwear. No, they're not there. No, they've been selling out all day.
Was it
Super fire colorway. Jordan 4. Let's see what we got for Jordan 4s. White Thunders 240 to 280. The oxidized greens under retail. There you go.
That makes sense.
That's crazy. These are under retail, dude. This is the best Jordan 4 that's dropped this year, and it's not even close.
That was my thought as well.
It's the one pair. It's the pair of Jordan 4s that I've worn the most this year, and it's not even close. The wet cement, which is just basically a knockoff Cause, 240-ish. Military blues, 240-ish.
Dang, that's kind of higher than I thought.
Reimagines, we got 260. I'm just saying for size 10.5. Thunders, 300. Military Blacks came out in 2022. The Vivid Sulfurs came out this year. Women's exclusive, 160.
I liked those a lot. I know that color's not for everyone, but
it's a women's exclusive, so they didn't have extended sizing. That's the only problem. I'm near 4s, the pair that just dropped, 250. I know those were sitting for a while.
Retail was 250, so it's like,
there you go. The original pair is 350. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Damn, dude, Jordan 4s are expensive though. That's just
high retail's tough right now.
Yeah. Now it makes me feel, I guess, a little better because I'm still shopping around for some 991 V2s. Retail's like 250, and I haven't narrowed.
Welcome to the retro game.
Yeah, so I'm like, I mean, if a Jordan 4 retails for that much, I don't feel as bad pulling the trigger.
While we're on the topic of high retails, Puma just dropped a basketball shoe for $250 retail.
They're kind of sick, dude. So I was watching Nightwing Wear Testers. He did a review of these, so I was like, I'm just curious.
I saw that too. I saw some TikTok on these.
Yeah, so I watched. He had a whole YouTube video, like 12 minutes long. It has a legit carbon fiber plate, like
that's what it was.
The drop-in insole is apparently just so much softer than anything else Puma basketball has done. The only downside, like the materials are okay. Like it's all synthetic materials. That was the only thing that he was like, if I'm spending $250, I kind of want it to have better materials. But at the end of the day, like it's a performance shoe. You don't need.
Yeah, whatever. You just want it to hold up.
Yeah, but I think it's cool. I wish every brand did this, had like a high performance basketball shoe that like this is what the elite wear. He just didn't really have a use case for him. He's like, I mean, I'm reviewing basketball shoes every day. I don't really need to spend $250 unless I'm playing in like a league or something where it makes sense. But pretty cool pair, like metallic or iridescent purple, this like blue and purple mixed rubber outsole. They look pretty sick. If this was like an all black or all white pair, I think it'd be sick.
I like the crazy purplish color.
Mm-hmm. And that red underlayer on the midfoot.
Yeah, it seems high performance just from the colorway.
Yeah, exactly. But
yeah, they're not bad.
$250. I mean,
$250 is not even for a performance shoe. If you're really thinking about it, like I get $250 for a streetwear shoe is steep, but if you're going to be using them a lot, I think of like Wave Wades are $220, $230. Some of those have carbon fiber plates as well. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, like the only thing you're buying as a basketball player really is your shoes, unless you're going accessories. So it's compared to like hockey or golf, like thousands of dollars. Like it's a different game. So if you're gonna have one pair of shoes and it's the only thing affecting your performance, that's why people like reviewing basketball shoe testing, like trying to find the best grip, all this different stuff. Like that's why there's so many pages that do that, including us. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the only thing that matters in your game. Everything else is like you can get shooting sleeves and all the other garbage, but it doesn't like affect your performance at all. I guess a pair of socks, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean the shoes, that's the thing that connects you to the ground. So 250, I don't see it. If you're a serious hooper and you want a full carbon fiber plate and you want a crazy colorway, I see it. But yeah, Puma, it's not the brand to drop $250 shoes. So I see where some people are like, okay, that's a little steep for a Puma.
Yeah. But I feel like if Nike did it, people would be like, "Ooh."
There's
But
been a lot of brands, yeah.
the Air Jordan, whatever the most recent one was, I don't know, what even number are they on? 39? Like those were
Yeah, those were steep.
or something like that. Like,
I've heard good things about those too.
yeah. But at the end of the day, it's the way I see it. I agree with you. If that's what you're doing and you need the best of the best, why not?
100%.
The best.
This next one's kind of interesting. It's not sharing. Let me share it.
What we got? Is it the Pata?
Yes.
Yeah. Pata Air Max 90 first look. I like these a lot. I know I was just dogging on the Air Max ones I have, but I love the way they look. Love the aesthetic. I don't know if this is, I've never had a pair of 90s. I used to like, when I worked at
My wife had a pair of 90s that she wore all the time, just an all white pair, but wore them all the time.
They're popular. I love the mesh on the toe box, like, or the top of the foot. Like, the quality's decent. It's nothing insane, but these I think just look really good. I don't know how I feel about them still sticking to the wavy aesthetic because I feel like now that's like, I don't want to say it's overdoing it, but also they haven't done it on this model, so it makes sense. And it's
I did not even notice it until you said that. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. I didn't notice it at first either.
It's so low key because it's black. It's black leather that you don't even really notice it. Like I was so tuned into the sail yellow and how it's like the perfect sail with the blue, how the blue's a little faded almost.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice the wavy.
It's just funny you say that because literally the exact same. I saw the headline, saw the photo, and I was like, Pata. Oh, they do
I can get behind these. I can
the
get behind
wavy
these.
Max 1. Like, these are tight. I like it.
Summer 2025.
That's the time to have them. I'd wear them. I'd try them out. Hopefully, I like them better than the Air Max 1. I feel like the shape is just a little bit better on these. A little more.
Air Max 1, Air Max 90. I haven't really had pairs. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I know I tried on some when I worked at Champs just because I was like, I'm curious. I liked them. They weren't bad, but I feel like the midsole is a little bit more cushioned, a little bit more give to it. So could be a cool pair. Definitely looking forward to see more of those because I'm sure they'll do 4 different colorways too.
Probably.
If I had to guess.
All right. Little break in the news. What do you got for us this week in fire shoes you don't know about?
Dude, these are so underrated. I actually bought a pair that I'll show you as well, but this is one of those shoes that I bought thinking I was going to review. Never got around to it, but it's the Mizuno Wave Rider 10. That's what it is. And there are, like, this is the pair I got. It's just all cream, so I never really wore it. And it was one of those that I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to wear it, but I want to review it. But I never reviewed it. But
yeah,
to me, there's so many cool colorways available on multiple websites. And even if you look at StockX or GOAT, like there are 50 plus colorways that are just all very unique. They're definitely on trend with the runners. Like they look like any other pair of ASICS or New Balance mesh runners. Super comfortable. Retails $150. This colorway I thought was pretty sick. In stock on Kith and pretty much full.
That's really nice.
Yeah, right. Like this
The
colorway I haven't,
velvet soft liner.
but I think if you're looking for a decent runner and you don't want a pair of ASICS or New Balance like everyone else, like check out all these
Mhm.
other cool brands, dude. Mizuno has some great just retail releases, in my
I
opinion.
like them. I like them. I've never had a pair. I like them.
Yeah, they look good. Now I'm on the hunt.
Mizuno Wave Rider 10. There you go.
Yeah, now I'm on the hunt to find the one colorway of these I want.
What colorway is that?
It is go to StockX or Goat. It's a collab with somebody, and I can't remember what it is. We talked about it on the pod a while ago, but it has sort of like flames on the side of it. I can't decide if I want the black or the green pair. I kind of want the green pair, but it is like slime green. They look kind of gross. Scroll down a little bit. Like there's so many unique ones. I think these are all so pretty.
There is a lot of cool colors.
Yeah, like summer basic. Damn, they don't even have them.
This pair caught my eye right away. Silver Cloud.
Dude, those are actually sitting at the Mizuno store down the street from me. I can see if they have a pair and they're on sale.
Really?
That's why I bought these because they were on sale for, I don't even know. I think I paid maybe $80 for them. I was like, oh, might
Those
as
are.
well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, there's some cool
Yeah,
stuff.
that colorway. I don't know how much I'd actually rock it, but it's cool.
Yeah, like
The high snow. I don't never how to know how to say that. Highs.
that pair was sitting at the store too.
Was it?
Yeah, it's so funny that those are the two you picked out. This one has like see-through upper too. It's actually really cool
Do
quality.
they have these sitting there still?
Maybe I'll have to go back and check.
If you find a size 11, buy them for me.
I will. I will.
Okay.
You know,
Because
I know
yeah, that pair I would.
go
I remember when those dropped, and I was kind of
that
hesitant to, but I was like,
go
no,
up that purple pair.
this
Those, dude.
the
Look at all.
gray rust. I like the thick suede they got going on the toe box. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool colors here.
Let me see if I can find these. Oh, one block down. So it'd be the Mizuno one block down flame. I don't even know if they have them on this website. Yep, that green pair. Dude, they just look so gross. I love it.
Yeah, those are not my style, but
I, uh,
they're not cheap either.
I know. Maybe I can find a used pair on eBay. But
Definitely can.
the black colorway looks pretty good too. I mean, same concept, just black. But that's one I've had my eye on for a little bit. I remember we talked about them when they first.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the little flame. Yeah, that's cool.
something different. Just spice up the outfit.
I like it. All right, Mizuno Wave Rider 10. There you go. Week 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next up, dude, these I was actually really excited about, and you talked about them on your "What's Dropping This Week" list. Was it last week or this week?
This week. Not a fan
Yeah,
of them.
dude. I mean, the sneaker isn't anything that I would really rock, but so Chocolate Skateboards is celebrating their 30th anniversary with New Balance numerics, and they dropped two skate shoes, one low top that's mainly this like white, off-white, tan, cream, and then the other one is a high top, all black, red in. If it was a different model, I feel like I would like it more. The
Yeah,
480
480 sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
like it's just like the low top, I feel like I could possibly get behind it, but it would have to be the
I can
right
see
color.
these.
Yeah, but chocolate skateboards, dude, that's like classic. I used to skate a chocolate deck back in the day. So it's just cool to see brands that I knew and loved growing up collaborating with brands that I know and love now. So I don't know. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I saw them in the news and I was like, not my favorite. But
I get it.
glad you like them.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Another model of New Balances that I'm not a huge fan of, this new 740.
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but we just got to look at pretty much every New Balance 740 releasing later this year and early next year. So
Light blue, we got a white, neon yellow, and black outsole. We got basically a silver surfer, all silver and white, silver and a little navy blue tint. We got a gray and all black base layer, all black base layer with a little dark blue on top. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just such a basic model.
Yeah. If there was more going on with the overlays, I feel like I would like it more. Like there's a decent amount going on. It's just all these thin lines going across it. So there's not as much.
Yep.
I don't know. Not enough oomph to it. But if these are sitting in champs, dude, I guarantee they'll be flying off the shelves.
So, yeah. 740. There you go. What's retail on these? 110. Not bad. Wait till they go on sale for like $70.
Yeah. Why not? I'd like to pick a pair up just to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll see if I can find them.
This next pair I saw, these are pretty cool.
Yeah. ASICS and non-native. Gore-Tex, baby. I really like these. I don't know. Like for casual wear, I don't know if that would be like my go-to, but dude, for like hiking and going on little outdoor trips, these are sick. Brown suede, tan towards the heel with like green accents. I like it.
I like them too. And I like that it's Gore-Tex. Anything Gore-Tex is cool to me.
I am desperately on the hunt for a good Gore-Tex like runner, and I cannot decide which brand to go.
This is it.
I know. I may have to. When do these release? I think soon, or maybe they just came out. I don't know.
I'm not seeing any release information.
Yikes.
Nothing.
But as far as Gore-Tex sneakers go, have you tried any or many? What is your go-to?
Let me look up Gore-Tex.
I feel like I can't decide. Part of me really wants to just do the Solomon XT6 because it already looks like a waterproof, decent shoe, especially if it's a Gore-Tex version. Like you got the 1906, 2002R. Like
these are cool.
Who makes those? What is that?
Morel.
I like those a lot, actually.
The Morel Gore-Tex SE.
That's another
for sale in infant sizing. So
check out
finding them. Yeah, the Solomons. That's kind of my pick. The ACG Mountain Fly 2s. I know we've both checked those out. There's been a couple of 2002Rs, 610 Gore-Texes. I would say the Solomons. I like the Solomons. Here's another pair of those Moabs.
Yeah.
This is really cool. I don't know what these are, but these are cool looking.
Mizuno, baby. Something.
No used pair is $300. I'm not paying $300 for that. It's cool, but I'm not paying $300.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, boots, owies.
There's
not a ton,
but I can't decide. I don't think I would want a 2002R that's Gore-Tex. You know, that just seems.
Hokas are always. I got a couple pairs of Hokas. I like them. Not Gore-Tex or Hokas, but Hokas in general.
Interesting.
Here's men's sizing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's options.
175. It's not
Gore-Tex Jordan 1s. Those have been popular.
Yeah.
These are crazy looking Montclairs. Oh, these are going to be $1,000. $500. They're really cool looking, but
yeah, they're wild.
Yeah, there's some Gore-Tex stuff.
Interesting. I'm just gonna get a loud ass pair of Solomons. I feel like that's the best way to do it. It's gonna be fun. On to the last sneaker topic, and then we'll get into some questions.
Yep.
Bleach and ASICS. I don't know if you've ever watched Bleach. I never did. Nope. I had a college that did, but yeah, they're celebrating their 20th anniversary with a Gel Nim or oh my god, GT 2160. I got it. I got it. And then a Gel NYC. Those I think look really cool. The GTs,
They look very anime.
very anime.
Like even the little mesh hit, like it looks like a punch, and then like the air is all like
Yeah,
frayed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, you're right though.
I think
It,
that's definitely what they were doing. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean they look fast, man.
Dude, would run so fast in those. These look pretty basic. Red, black.
um, yeah, and then the red and black pair, not as cool, but yeah.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Bleach, which, I'm sure there's a lot of fans. I just know that series is like so long.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know. I've just never been an anime guy. So I mean, I've
Yeah, I
never
haven't
watched
either.
a lot of them, but I've had friends that have binged this show over and over again, and it's too
Now
much.
is their time to get some shoes.
Yeah, I gotta send this to them. Let them know.
There you go.
Bingo, bingo. Let's get into some questions.
All right, I'm gonna pose you. We'll do 4 questions. I'm gonna pose it to you first.
Okay.
Don't even look at them. I'm just gonna give you them off the cuff here.
Okay.
Um, all right, first one, backdooring. What are your thoughts on it? This is from John Baker 14. Shout out John Baker.
Shout out John Baker for sure. I mean, I think it sucks. I'm not like a reseller, so I don't really care. At the end of the day, like I'm not getting those pairs. They're really just backdooring them to friends and connections, and everyone's making money. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's annoying. I think it's really annoying. But like you can't really crack down on that because every store, every brand does it at the end of the day, whether they want to admit it or not.
Yeah, I mean
It's been like seated
you've
pairs.
worked in the retail space. I don't know. It sucks. And when it's a high end release and it's super public that it's happening, example, trophy rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of dumb.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, when it takes raffle pairs away from the customers that want to go to your store and support you,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah, you got a point there.
But I mean, backdooring Travis Scott's like that's just going to happen regardless. But
Mm-hmm.
when it's the store itself, like if Concepts had a crazy New Balance collab coming out that I really wanted, and they were just backdooring pairs to all their friends, I'd be like, damn, now I have no chance of getting these. But
yeah, I get that.
yeah, it's a lose unless you're the guy getting the backdoored pairs. So
True.
not a fan.
Number 2 here. We got Crease and Peace. ASICS versus New Balance. ASICS comfort, New Balance quality. Which one do you prefer?
New Balance, probably.
You prefer New Balance?
Yeah.
I'll add on to this. What's your favorite New Balance model and what's your favorite ASICS model? If you had to put them head to head.
Damn. I mean, the New Balance 991 or the 990 V3 are probably my favorite. And then ASICS, it's Keanu 14 all day. So it's like the best of each brand. One is super high quality at a premium price, and then the other is super high comfort at a more affordable price. So they're two completely different beasts in my eyes. Because, I mean, outside of the Gelite 3s, like there aren't many ASICS models that boast high quality materials, I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know. I always think of New Balance as the first one, the protection packs when I bought those. That was my first New Balance.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first introduction to New Balance. If I never got introduced to New Balance, I would have never got on ASICS and so on and so on. So I always think, for me at least, New Balance is the grandfather of dad shoes.
Definitely.
So, but
I like that.
I think I wear my ASICS Gel 1130s more than I wear anything now. So,
yeah, I mean, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do wear my ASICS more than my New Balance, but I also have way more New Balance pairs than I do ASICS. But with like my New Balance, I'm more picky and choosy with which ones I wear.
yeah, I get that.
But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. They're both great brands overall.
A18 pickups. What's the least favorite part of your jobs? Social media jobs.
Oh, I was about to say my job. I could go in all day.
We both have job. Now mine's content is also job, but we both have jobs. So content jobs.
Dude, for social media, it's weird. It's hard. I don't know. I love everything about it, but it is all consuming at the end of the day. Like, at least in my mind, it's pretty much what I think about all day. Even when I'm like doing other stuff, it's like, oh yeah. I was telling Anna this the other day because for some reason she can just lay down and fall asleep right away. But the second my head hits the pillow, my eyes are closed and I'm thinking, okay, tomorrow I have to write the script for Stray. I have to take the cover photos for this video. I have to chop the B-roll for this. And then I'm just constantly thinking of everything that I need to do. And if it's not that, I'm writing hooks in my head for no reason for videos that I'm like about to shoot. So it's like, it's literally all you think about. If you're
I tell my wife that too. It's like it doesn't shut off. And this is part of it, I guess. I don't know. I like it. The least favorite part is probably the numbers game. I don't really get too in my head about it, but when weeks happen and you post videos that get 10,000 views, still a lot. But after I just had stuff that did 14 million views, it's like so volatile that it like messes with your head a little bit sometimes. So.
Yeah.
When really you didn't change anything but the content of the video.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so that's probably my biggest thing is it's like, and I always resort it to it's like investing in the S&P 500. Like you're playing the long game every year. It's 6-7% growth. Like if you go viral, then you're going to fall off quick too. So if it's a slow burn, then I'm totally fine with that. Like this podcast, we've been doing it for 2 years. We have not made a dime on it. We have invested a lot of hours into it. We've just got some new gear. Like it's been a slow burn.
Yeah. But it's fun. And
it's not a, if you go into social media for the money or for the clout or for any of that, it will never work out. That stuff just comes with the job.
Yeah. But it's it's one of those things where it's like, oh, there's so many days where I'm like, oh, this sucks. But there's nothing else that I would rather do. Like,
yeah, I always think of like when I worked at Culver's, like doing that for $7 an hour or doing this. Like
I find so much joy in just creating all of this stuff. My least favorite part is posting it. I'm like, ugh.
I would say editing it and posting it. I love just capturing a bunch of stuff and thinking about what it looks like in my mind, and then actually doing it is like, I don't know.
And it's just very. I was thinking about this today. It was like we literally got back from vacation. I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Every single bit of free time that I'm not spending with Anna, I'm sitting just right here, editing, shooting, writing, and I'm just like, damn. I haven't played a video game in months. I need to just blow off some steam.
Fair enough. Yeah, you got to get back on that Xbox, man.
I know. That would be fun. I got to make some time.
Yes, when you do, let me know. We can make something happen.
I will.
All right, let's do one more.
Better be good.
We'll kind of narrow this one down because I would really have to think about this. 3/4 of the year from Ponchavs. I don't know how to say that. 3/4 of the year gone. What are the top 3 shoes so far this year?
Damn, that's hard.
I know. That's why I had to narrow it down. Let's just think of, I don't know, one, and if you got an extra one, toss it in there.
Hidden and ASICS. Gel NYC.
That's crazy.
I think it's one of the best runners this year. I mean the AE ones, but I don't know like specific colorway. To me, it was the Stormtroopers. I wear those so much. God. Yeah, the third one, I really have no idea. I was thinking about that today too. I was like, damn, what even? It's almost the end of the year, and we're gonna have to make lists, and I don't even know.
I know.
What do you think?
Currently looking on GOAT.
Like that's what I would have to do. I'd have to deep dive, bro.
Initially, Futura SBs, because I really love those.
Okay.
I don't even know what else has come out this year. AE1s, obviously, always a favorite. I really love those.
2024 and later.
Sorry, we did not prep this beforehand.
Yeah, that's so. It's such a hard question, man. I'm like brand and like what they really brought to the table.
Let me just look on my shelf behind me. Oh, the artifact dunks. Those, I think that those were super cool. I got all of them, and I'm very excited to have them all. Maybe I'll break out a pair this weekend.
You should.
I think that they're super, 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 super slept on. There's a lot of tech behind them. There's a lot of designing behind them. There's a lot to go into it. There's a lot of community building with them. So I'll go artifact dunks.
I like it. Damn,
Yeah.
I can't even begin to think of what a third shoe would be. I'll have to sit down and meditate one night.
There you go. Yeah, we'll do an end of the year podcast like we always do. But yeah, there you go. Good
stuff.
Thanks for listening.
Appreciate you all. And we'll catch you next week.